Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see, the Titans taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Buffaloes will kick it away to start us off. And he's coming out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Titans offense will go to work first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead, and it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Titans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Beebe. It's complete to the left. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Unloads quickly. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. And now on second down for this offense. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Turning it on. He'll work his way down to the 28. And the Titans want to pick up the tempo.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get... push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Had to throw it before he wanted. And they fail to hook up on third down. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. He got it. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So Colorado's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. They're led by a sensational signal caller, and Jesse, one thing every elite quarterback knows is where to find the weak spot in the secondary. And there might be a few of them there.
Yeah, there's no mystery where this quarterback is going to be throwing the football and who he's going to be trying to pick on. They knew coming into this game this was going to be the matchup they want to take advantage of. Now, David, the defense and their coordinator are going to have to find creative ways to help out this cornerback and use safety coverage over the top.
There he goes. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Lewis wants to pass. Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So now it's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. They're setting up the screen. There he goes. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
From the red zone, looking for a man. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field still.
Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it.
Oh, out of space. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Starting to feel a little pressure. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tight end now in motion. The inside handoff. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Beebe. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
The Titans will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Hauls it in, looking for space. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Guys, that last trip a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, I think, Jesse, you see so many...
Intercepted.
And if that don't light your fire, your wood is wet. The best play on a field is when the big boy, the most athletic people on the field, the defensive linemen, make game-changing, awesome, super athletic interceptions.
Flips it out to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Titans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Got him downfield. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to run it in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They lost ground on first down, now second and goal from the 5. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Third and goal, where you separate the wheat from the chaff. Back to throw, it's Beebe. Touchdown Titans. Fitted in the window for the score.
Third and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for room. It's screen. Got enough for the first down and wants more. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Finds the tight end. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Tompkins. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with him because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. On 4th down, looking to pass. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical 4th down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. 2 dudes on the exact same page coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on 4th down.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Titans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to throw, it's Beebe. Hauls it in. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Working that wide receiver screen. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Titans decide to punt it away. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Might be looking to run. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Lewis wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's caught inside the 20. That is exactly what you want to do with the football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. The Buffaloes will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. He caught it. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffs!
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Gives it on the option. Runs through the tackle. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Timeout, Titans. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Dropping back, it's Beebe. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Oh, they're after him. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Sets up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. And the explosive explosiveness. The big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
I love this running back and the job he does once he has the ball in his hands on this screen pass. He was real patient. You got to allow these 300-pound offensive linemen to sort of collect themselves and stammer down the field and try to block some of these linebackers and DBs. And that's exactly what the running back did. Great job with patience.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Randall. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Lewis to throw. Going for it all. Touchdown, Buffaloes! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Fights off a defender. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16. The Titans want to crank the tempo.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quickly complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And the Titans will call on their punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
Lewis wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Randall. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Wants to go up top on 1st down. He wants to go deep. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Colorado. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Wide open spaces. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're...
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Titans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got the back in the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Titans have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. Turning on the Jets. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Line gets set, 1st down. They'll go with a direct snap. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Speedy. shoots it to the left. Got it! Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. And the Titans, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Titans. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
On 1st and 10 from the 38. Looking to throw on 1st down. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. He's loose. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. And the Buffaloes have taken it inside the 20. To the air on 1st down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Buffs! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this connection is on fire to start the season. Not 1, not 2, 3 games in a row he's got a receiving touchdown. They continue to find the playmaker, and I don't think it's going to end after game 3.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. From the gun, the running back looking for room. It's a running room. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Looking for a man. It's Beebe. Fakes to grab. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. It's complete on the right side. It's a seam wide open. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after the game.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, the next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You've got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
He'll pull it down and run. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Titans come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding 3rd down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big 3rd down conversion.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. And the Buffaloes with a golden opportunity, but the key to the drill is turn it into points. Running back searching for a hole.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field. Nice job swarming to the football, engulfing the running back.
Extending the play. On the run, fires downfield. Working that left side. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not the biggest play in the world, but it's one that can set the tone as he bangs his way out to the 38. The Buffaloes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And he needed just a single yard, and he did not get it. What a stout play by this defense. They've already converted a 4th down in this game. They'll try to make it 2 for 2. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. To the air, it's Beebe. Unloads it downfield. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smallwood. Touchdown, Titans. A great catch and run for 6. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
And the Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Randall. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Ball spotted at the 27. It's 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away.
This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. Takes it the other way. Stopped at the 46-yard line and just making a play and turning in the interception. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. He'll keep it himself. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. The Titans moving quickly to the line.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the 1st down.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. matchup in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, it's Beebe. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. He lobs one high down the left side. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Offense in a split backfield. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the first down. They've already gone for it a couple of times on 4th down, converted once. Looks as if they'll try a third. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab past the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory, as we have victory formation coming. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.